And you know what that card is?
Gold card.
It's the gold card. The Trump card, gold card.
Who's the first buyer?
Me.
Frankly, Canada should be the 51st state, okay? It really should.
Canadians are a little bit tired of the game that Donald Trump has been playing about the 51st state.
Canadians are en masse changing their summer vacation plans to not come to the United States. It's an interesting moment. Why? They're so shaken by all the rhetoric and everything, but that hurts our tourist industry, which is a significant industry in this country. Did you see what Mr. DeSantis did? He's the governor of Florida. He gave a speech 4 days ago in which he said, well, we got a problem here. We're deporting immigrants, but they're the ones who pick the fruits and vegetables upon which the Florida economy depends. But I have a solution. We're changing the law so children can go to work in the fields. That's the end of an empire. That's what happens. And no one says, boo. We're going to have child labor, and it's going to be good because you see you can pay the children as little as you got away with paying those immigrants.
The American economy runs on immigrant labor and benefits from the fruits of globalization. In The Wealth of Nations, Adam Smith wrote that it is not from the benevolence of the butcher, the brewer, or the baker that we expect our dinner, but from their regard to their own interest. If residency in the country is the dinner, markets might set the right price for immigrants to pay.
Each mistake now worsens the other one. Tariffs is the number one weapon that he's deploying. Tariffs have been in existence for hundreds of years. The United States has used tariffs at various points in its history since it was independent and could do so. The effect of a tariff depends on the context within which it's said. It's a little bit like the phrase, oh shit. The impact of saying, oh shit, loudly in a group of people depends on that group, who they are, what they're used to. They'll either be horrified or they'll give it no notice, right? That's what a tariff is. So when the president says, I'm going to do this, I'm going to tariff, it's going to have this result, you're talking to a moron. Somebody who's talking right out of the other end because has no idea what he's talking about. What will be the effect of the tariff on Canada? I don't know. And I know he doesn't know, right? It could be, there's the Hail Mary. Could it get him the result he's hoping for? Yeah, when the quarterback heaves the Hail Mary pass, could it be end up caught by his tight end? Possible. Mr. Trump's policy, if he's luckier than I don't know who, could work out. But as a policy with his bravado explaining that it's so pathetically absurd. People like us, and you don't have to be a leftist to understand it. Any half-wit trained economist knows this is first-year economic class in college stuff, right? He either didn't have it or he's forgotten it. You can't do this. And so I'm here to tell you that the consequences of the tariff could be a serious boost to inflation here. Because remember, a tariff means stuff coming into the country costs more. Toyota, you know them, you know the Japanese, we all know them now. They started to come in and the auto companies went crazy. Long story short, a tariff was attached to the pickup truck. A big one, 25%. Compared to all the other sedan, 2.5%. That tariff has been in effect for half a century. You know why Americans celebrate the pickup truck? Why every He-Man has a pickup truck? Because it's a symbol of masculinity? Not at all. You had to train the American buffoon to want that truck. You know why? Because the profit margin on the truck is way better than the profit margin on a car. And why? Because of the tariff. The pickup truck that has the name Toyota, that was made here to escape the tariff. So there's nothing new about it. Mr. Trump often says that the tariff is paid by the other country. This is wrong. It's not paid by the other country. It's paid by Americans. Nobody else is billed. The United States can't bill another country for a tax. It's not the way the system works. Nigeria cannot bill us for taxes their legislature passes. It's not the way it works. Let's say the American buyer is a company called Starbucks. They now have to pay 25% more for their single most important input. You know what's going to happen to the price of your latte? The inflation is going to get major worse. Multiply it by not just coffee, but by all the other items. Our biggest trading partners are Mexico and Canada, the two countries hit with 25% tariff. Those are the biggest sources of imports into the United States. So you could have here a sudden shock. In the morning, you have coffee, and into it, you put sugar, which is an imported product. Welcome to America of $20 for your morning coffee. You think the working class is angry now? Oh, wait. Mr. Trump won the election in part by the antipathy towards the Democrats held accountable for the inflation that we had during the Biden presidency. Mr. Trump really wants to do that now, making himself to blame? Because everybody's going to say it's because of the tariffs, and it'll be largely true.
Truth sails on the waves of the lily pad, cutting through noise, revealing all we've had. Propaganda fades while honesty fights, and clarity's glow we find new light.